Have you ever tried to convince someone, just knowing that you were right, only to find that your best argument fell on deaf ears? The problem may well be that you were talking to someone who had completely different communication preferences to you. I do work for my husband's company as his unqualified HR manager, and only recently I realised that I was completely missing the mark in persuading him to take up my suggestions. Given that I've coached others in this area, you'd think I'd know better, but it took me a while to realise that I was using the wrong communication style. Now, we Australians generally shy away from the idea of altering our communication style. We still have remnants of the old take me or leave me approach and often feel that it would be fake to change it. The problem with this attitude is that we're likely to fail to connect with 3 out of 4 people. So when I have my career consultancy hat on and I'm preparing clients for interviews, if we have time, I delve into the subtleties of communication, especially if they're competing at the very senior echelons of the job market. Our work is based on Cowlings Theory, I speak your language, which asserts that under stress, i.e. in a job interview, most of us favour one of 4 basic communication styles, with the problem being that people by far prefer to listen to someone with their own communication style. Here's a brief look at the 4 styles and their characteristics. First are feelers, who are quite tuned in to the emotions and reactions of others. In an interview with them, you need to emphasise the people aspects of your achievements. Second are intuitors, who are always thinking of the future and possibilities. They typically overlook the people side of a situation, focusing instead on the big picture. You can reach them by talking about the innovation aspects of your achievements. The third group are thinkers, who go strictly by the book. They are very factual, calm, unemotional and systematic. Get a thinker's attention by stressing the facts-based elements of your achievements. Finally, we have sensors, who are the doers, the ones who can probably be reached by cell phone, pager, shoe phone or whatever. They are action-oriented and what results now, and typically they expect people to do whatever it takes to get the job done, and they often overlook minor details like a life. Appeal to the sensor by getting to the point and stressing action in your achievements. Nobody ever has any trouble working out the style of the person they're trying to influence. The difficulty arises in changing our own approach. To excel at matching the communication style of your decision maker, you need to do 2 things. Firstly, you must change the content of your communication. Secondly, you must change your delivery style. I call it the hundreds and thousands on the icing on the cake. We are talking about very high-level communication skills here. Coming back to my efforts to persuade my husband Phil, my natural style is intuitor sensor. As an intuitor, I'm always raving on about the latest article I've read and improvements we can make if we adopt this new idea. And people who know me will agree that I can be pretty forceful, which is the sensor in me. Now Phil is a thinker through and through, so he's never naturally going to want to respond to any of my ideas immediately, especially if I haven't laid out a methodical, systematic basis for my suggestion. These days, I present my opinion in a quiet, detailed and self-contained way. And instead of trying to force a quick response from Phil, I say, have a think about it and we can follow it up tomorrow. Lo and behold, when I raise the issue again the following day, guess what? He agrees with my suggestion. If you'd like to improve your interview skills capacity and develop a more nuanced communication style, we'd love to hear from you. Just pick up the phone and give us a call.